Hi everyone, today I'm going to be reviewing Basketball Wives LA Season 4 Episode 9. We starting off with the photo shoot for Malaysia's luxury bedding line. And she's already asked Angel to bring in a few pieces so she can wear it on her photo shoot. She ain't really feeling these pieces, you know. She wanted something more mommy appropriate. But I'm like, if you have no lingerie, your kids can be seeing you in it. But you know what? This ain't my photo shoot. This is all about Malaysia. So she was like, okay, I'm not going to be able to use this stuff because I want people to look at the bedding and not at my tail. So I'm just going to wear what I have on. Which I'm thinking you should have, y'all should have got together, weeks before this photo shoot. Picked out a few things and okay, I like this. No, I'm not really feeling this. And did that then. Not waiting to the day of the photo shoot to be like, you know what, girl, I ain't going to be able to use this stuff. And I'm getting the impression that Malaysia is treating Angel in her lingerie some type of way because Brandi and DRAYA got into it. Now, y'all know DRAYA and Angel, they best good friends. Brandi and Malaysia are best good friends. And since, DRAYA said those things to Brandi, now Malaysia's feeling some type of way towards Angel. I don't know, maybe that's just me, but it's this is the vibe I'm getting. And Angel's like, you know what, I came here to bring the lingerie, and if you're not going to be using the lingerie, well, there's no reason for me to be here. I can just pack up my stuff and I can just go. So y'all, Tammy then came in. Shani, she done already briefed her on what was going on with the girls, and she is continuously saying how my girl is back in Miami. We weren't like this way. These girls are always friends one minute. They're so petty. They're not friends the next minute. They're fighting and doing all this. Me and my girls in Miami, we didn't do this. But I'm bringing in my girl, Tammy. Was like, y'all waited till the season is damn near over to bring in Tammy. But okay, she's briefing her on what's going on. So Tammy, they all, at a little gathering. And Tammy walks in and Malaysian Brandi, I kind of got the vibe that they wasn't really feeling Tammy being there. But, Jackie, she was all for it because she was like, Tammy is like Jackie times 10. She going to say what she say when she is saying it and feeling how she feels. I can't get it out right now, but you know what I mean? She going to say how it is. She don't care how you take it. She just going to give it to you just like it is. She has no filter. But, yeah, so they come in and right off the bat, Tammy's asking questions. Brandi, Malaysia, y'all lesbians? Because that's what the streets are saying. And they like, oh my goodness, no, she didn't just come here like it. Just come and ask us we lesbians. And but this is Tammy. Take it or leave it. And then the subject, okay, where's DRAYA at? So now Brandi, she got to go on. Yes, y'all, this is what happened. Such and such happened, and DRAYA said that my cancer story is not a good storyline. So everybody upset because they done had somebody in their family that done died of cancer. And this is where I'm going to pause it. Yes, what DRAYA said, it was all kinds of messed up, wrong. You can't get no wronger. But I want to know what led up to her saying that. Because, like I said, cameras had already cut off. Somebody had caught this on a camera phone. So we don't know what led up to DRAYA saying that. Because all we get is Brandi all in DRAYA's face yelling, and then DRAYA saying, your storyline, so don't nobody care about your cancer. It's a stupid storyline. I want to know what led up to it. No, I'm not trying to justify what DRAYA said, but I want to know what happened up to that. We don't know what Brandi said. Brandi could have said anything that got DRAYA off and mad. She could have been like, your tail's all over the internet, you stinking, your man don't want you, he's cheating, this, that, or you ain't no good mother. She could have said a whole bunch of stuff. But we won't know because we didn't get all that. I guess person over the camera, he caught the tail end of it, like, I can't get my phone together yet, got to put my passport, got to put my thumbprint on there, can't get all this real fast. So I want to, before I all the way jump down DRAYA's throat, I want to know what happens before that. But Brandi, that's her name, Brandi, she got to read her text message. Yes, Brandi, you can always say what you want to say about me. I won't be there to hear it. Yada, yada, yada. I know how you feel. Just keep my name out of your name out of my mouth. Remember, I'm paraphrasing, but I know you won't, so hi. And everybody's like, wow. And then Shani, seeing as how she's a producer, you would think she would be kind of biased, but no. When it comes to Draya, I just got a feeling she don't like Draya. I don't know what Draya has done to her in the past that what makes her not like her, but you know, something that went on to where she just like, she's always saying something about Draya. But you know, Angel, she's trying to defend her friend. Was like, man, she didn't really mean it like that. She's like, and Brandy, she's going on, she's like, I don't care how it is, I don't want to talk about this, girl. I'm done talking about it. And them ladies like, you brought it up in my photo. She was like, I didn't bring it up. Randy brought up Draya and I just discussed it. It wasn't like I brought it up then and there. So she's trying to defend her friend because like she wants to keep the peace. She wants everybody to be happy. But you know, all these girls are ganging up on her, and then at one point, the fact that she left the situation because she no longer wants to be getting ganged up on these girls, she leaves. So now it's like, oh, Shawnee's like, oh, so now she's acting like Draya. No, she doesn't no longer want to be ganged up on you girls, because remember, she's just now meeting these girls. She don't know these girls like that. So it's like, why I'm gonna sit here, I'm trying to defend my friend, and y'all ganging up on me. Y'all like, you know, judging me or punishing me for something I didn't even do. I wasn't there to hear what went on. So I can't say what happened, but I know my friend and I know she's a good person. So she decides to leave, and of course Shawnee's like, yes, she's being typical Draya, walking off. So Tammy, you know, she went after her and she tried to tell her, look girl, I'm old, I can't be running up and down the stairs and chasing down you. She's like, you gotta have some thick skin with these, you gotta have some thick skin with these girls. You just can't let these girls treat you like that. You know, stay how you feel. And she's like, you know, I wasn't there and I want to be cool with these girls, but still, Draya's still my friend, and I don't want you to be sitting here while y'all dogging her out. And I do feel like Draya doesn't mean it, but you know, at this point, she's mad. You didn't say something, she didn't say something. You don't know what Brandy then went and text Draya to make Draya, you know, retaliate and say some stuff, because she's like, this is what Draya texted me. Ain't no telling what then went on. So I'm still thinking it is that all this Brandy's anger towards Draya stems from when Jackie said that Angel was her real friend. And now both Malaysia and Brandy are feeling some type of way about Draya. It's like, Brandy's your real friend and she's a good friend. Yeah, Draya wasn't there for you what she could have been. Yeah, she was wrong for that, Draya. But like, even after that, y'all was cool up until you know, Jackie got to running off at her mouth. So it's time to show off Malaysia's luxury bedding line. She didn't rent it out someplace. She got, I'm assuming, air mattresses, but it may not be. But anyway, you know, she's showing off her luxury, you know, comforters and sheets and such as that. And this is where, you know, Tammy's messiness came in. She didn't already, you know, went and talked to both Malaysia and Jackie about himself, like, want to know what they deal was. And Malaysia's like, you know, me and Jackie, we trying to be friends, but we not there yet, because she done did it a lot and said it a lot, and we not really cool like that, but we trying to build up to being friends, but we not really friends right now. And then she ran and went to Jackie and was like, how you going with me and you and Malaysia? Because let her tell it, y'all not really cool like that. So Jackie walks in these neon green, like, you can't get no more neon green than these shoes. I think they were some boots, or maybe they were some heels. But anyway, y'all know Jackie, she is black from head to toe, all day, every day. So the fact that she had these on, you know, threw me off. Threw a lot of people off too, but you know, they're like, we ain't gonna say nothing. We just gonna keep it to ourselves. So they all sitting amongst themselves, and you know, Tammy being Tammy, she was like, this is where she was like a mix up of Maury and Jerry Springer. She's like, well, Malaysia, I was being messy and I went and told Jackie how you said y'all wasn't really friends and that y'all can't be like that no more because she crazy. Paraphrasing, mind you, me paraphrasing. Jackie, how do you feel about that? And Jackie was like, well, I adore Malaysia. I love her to death. And she just hates when I say adore. And you know, Jackie, she's doing her old, I'm gonna be kooky and funny. Everybody's gonna fall back and, you know, be wanting to be my friends again. Want me back in the circle. But Malaysia's like, you know, I can't stand when she does that, and I can't stand her. Jackie, we done been through this before, but don't act like this is something new. You know, good and doggone well, I told you, we trying to build up a friendship again, but you always doing something. And, you know, that old, what Jackie trying to, you know, get everybody back on her graces, but you know, her being kooky and all that stuff, it ain't really working. So Malaysia walks off. I can't remember what Jackie said, but Brandon was like, that's shade. But Jackie was like, no, this is shade, putting on lipstick for a husband when you got one. I was like, oh snap, because y'all know Malaysia, she going through a divorce right now. But Jackie, just the fact that you didn't kept duck all these years, it's not, yeah, it's good y'all done been married this long, but you know, you crazy. He ain't trying to, you know, get away from crazy because he don't want crazy to come back and get him. So that's not really the consummate. Yeah, man, Doug loves you, but you know, you crazy, so don't go there with that. Malaysia, she could still have her husband if she, you know, want to put up with the cheat and all that stuff, but she don't want to. But she was like, Brandy, this ain't got nothing to do with you. Just like now this is me talking, just like, you know, situations with how what's her girl Angel, that ain't had nothing, her and DRAYA had nothing to do with each other. This ain't your business, so you don't go jump into it. Remember, you told that to Angel, this ain't got nothing to do with you, stay out of it. You do the same. So, you know, of course, Brandy being Brandy and Malaysia, her girl, you know, Jackie was over there throwing shade at you. And she was like, what she say? She's like, you know, this ain't put on lipstick when you have one. So, of course, this makes Malaysia mad. And Jackie, she done already kicked off her shoes. And I hollered when they showed her feet because I guess the shoes was a little too tight. And they was lace ups, and you can see like all the imprints, and it kind of looked like snake dragon skin on her feet. But anyway, she done kicked off her shoes, but she don't know what's gonna come up with these girls. She's ready, you know. She got her petroleum jelly in her purse. She done kicked off her shoes. She's ready for anything. Yeah. So that was the gist of it. What else happened? Brandy and her husband, they went out to dinner. They trying to reconcile, and she's feeling all what she feel when they first got together, and all the love is kind of coming back between them. So yeah, that was the gist of my review. If I left anything out, all means leave a comment or a video response. And like always, I want to thank my subscribers and the people who watch my videos. I want you to like this video, comment, and subscribe, and share this video with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and here on YouTube. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.